a headline flashing on your screen saying Trump XRP minutes ago 500x, and instantly your heart starts racing without thinking. Before your brain can analyze anything, your emotions already take control, and that reaction is exactly what this headline wants. It feels urgent, powerful, and exclusive, like everyone else knows something important that you might miss. That moment right there is where most people lose money, not because of crypto, but because of psychology. In fact, before we go any further, I need to be very clear about something important. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. I am not telling you to buy, sell, or hold XRP or any other cryptocurrency. Crypto markets are volatile and risky, and you should always do your own research before making decisions. Now that's clear. Let's slow everything down and actually understand what's happening. Headlines like this are not designed to explain facts. They are designed to trigger emotion quickly. Words like minutes ago make your brain feel late, like time is running out. Then a powerful name like Trump is added because attention follows instantly. Finally, an extreme number like 500x locks your focus on potential reward only. This combination is not random, it's a carefully engineered emotional trigger. If something truly market changing happened minutes ago, it would not start on social media. Real market news appears through official announcements and multiple reliable sources. Most viral crypto headlines recycle old information and repackage it as breaking news. XRP has been connected to regulation and institutions for many years now. Those fundamentals do not change suddenly just because a headline appears. But headlines don't care about fundamentals. They care about attention. When you hear a promise like 500x, ask what data supports that claim. No serious analyst can guarantee returns, especially in a market this unpredictable. Certainty in crypto headlines is usually a warning sign, not an opportunity. Another common trick is timing, releasing hype during low volume market hours. Small price moves look dramatic when liquidity is low and emotions are high. Social media algorithms push excitement, not accuracy or balance. That's why extreme opinions spread faster than calm explanations. Trump-related crypto news works because politics and money both attract attention. But attention alone does not create long-term value or adoption. Real adoption takes time, regulation, infrastructure, and consistency. Now, those slow processes rarely make exciting headlines. Instead, emotional storytelling keeps people clicking and reacting. Always ask yourself who benefits if you believe this headline immediately. Usually it's someone selling hype, signals, courses, or an exit position. Smart investors focus on what actually changed, not what sounds exciting. If nothing fundamental changed, price movement is usually speculation. Charts with arrows look convincing, but charts only show the past. They do not predict what will happen next. Long-term success in crypto is about survival, not speed. Most people fail because they chase every move instead of managing risk. Fear pushes people to sell low and greed pushes people to buy high. Headlines are designed to fuel both emotions perfectly. Markets reward discipline and punish emotional reactions consistently. Staying calm during hype is not weakness, it's an advantage. Instead of reacting, verify sources and look for confirmation. Most breaking news is already priced in by the time you see it. That doesn't mean opportunity is gone, it means patience matters. If something is truly valuable, it will still be there after research. No one knows the exact future price of XRP or any crypto asset. Anyone claiming certainty is selling confidence, not true. Before thinking about profit, always think about risk first. Ask how much you can afford to lose, not how much you hope to gain. Headlines will change every single day without stopping. Your decisions, however, can affect you for years. Staying logical while others panic gives you a real edge. The goal is not to win today or tomorrow. The goal is to stay in the game long enough to succeed. So next time you see minutes ago and massive promises, pause first. Take a breath and question the headline instead of chasing it. Once you understand how headlines manipulate emotions, you start seeing the market very differently. You stop reacting instantly and begin observing patterns instead of promises. That shift alone puts you ahead of most people entering crypto markets today. The majority are still chasing excitement instead of building understanding. Crypto headlines thrive on speed, not depth or context. They want clicks now, not accuracy over time. The faster you react, the more profitable you are for someone else. Going down removes you from that equation entirely. This is why experienced investors often ignore breaking news completely. They wait to see how the market responds after emotions cool down. Initial moves are usually driven by speculation, not confirmed reality. Real trends develop quietly without dramatic headlines. By the time mainstream attention areas, early advantages are already gone. That's why chasing news rarely leads to consistent success. Consistency comes from process, not predictions. Process means research, risk management, and emotional control. None of those things are exciting, which is why few people practice them. Instead, hype feels easier and faster, but easy decisions usually come with hidden costs. The market collects those costs from impatient participants. Another tactic headlines use is selective information. They show only what supports the bullish or bearish narrative. Contradicting data is ignored completely. This creates a false sense of certainty. Certainty feels comfortable, but markets are never certain. Uncertainty is removed artificially, risk increases quietly. That's why balanced information is harder to sell than extreme claims. Extreme claims trigger emotions faster, and emotions drive impulsive decisions. Impulsive decisions are the fuel of volatility. Volatility benefits traders who understand structure, not emotions. Most retail participants become liquidity, not winners. They buy excitement and sell fear repeatedly. This cycle repeats every market phase without fail. Only awareness breaks that cycle. Awareness starts by questioning every headline you consume. Ask why this message exists and who gains from it. Information without incentive analysis is incomplete. Someone always benefits when a message spreads widely. Your job is to identify whether that person is you or not. Long-term investors focus on probabilities, not guarantees. Probabilities require patience and time to play out. Headlines collapse time into urgency. Urgency removes logic from decision making. Everything feels urgent, nothing is evaluated properly. That's why slowing the process protects capital. Protection matters more than growth in the early stages. You can't grow capital you've already lost. Survival is the first goal in any market. Growth comes after survival is secured. Most headlines skip directly to growth promises. They never mention survival or downside. Ignoring downside creates unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations lead to disappointment and panic. Panic causes rushed decisions at the worst times. Markets punish rushed decisions aggressively. Calm thinking becomes rare during hype cycles. That rarity makes calm investors more effective. Silence and patience outperform noise over long periods. Noise feels productive but rarely creates value. Another mistake is confusing price movement with progress. Price can move without any real development behind it. Speculation alone can push markets temporarily. Temporary moves reverse faster than people expect. Those reversals trap emotional participants repeatedly. Understanding this reduces overconfidence. Confidence should come from preparation, not predictions. Prepared investors accept uncertainty calmly. They plan for multiple outcomes instead of one fantasy. That flexibility protects them during unexpected events. Headlines rarely prepare you for multiple outcomes. They sell a single dramatic storyline. Reality is always more complex than a headline. Complexity doesn't fit into viral formats, so it gets ignored in favor of simplicity. Simple stories spread faster but mislead more people. Misleading narratives eventually collapse under reality. Those collapses hurt the least prepared participants. Preparation begins with skepticism, not cynicism. Skepticism asks questions without rejecting possibilities. That mindset keeps you open but protected. Crypto rewards those who balance curiosity with discipline. Blind belief and blind fear both lead to losses. Stable decisions outpertite fast decisions long term. The market is not a race, it's a test of endurance. Those who endure longest learn the most. Learning consistently beats reacting constantly in crypto markets.